Hey everybody, welcome to the Hip Horse. I'm Tommy D along with Johnnie Lowe. We are talking the 146th running of the Kentucky Derby, the Run for the Roses. It's going to be a good one. Last year we gave out Maximum Security. We're hoping to give out another winner this year. Johnnie Lowe, my friend, how are you?
I'm doing great, Tommy. I'm doing really well. Trying to do a little bit of homework on this year's Derby. Things have been changing so rapidly around here. We did a video a week ago with three horses I thought were going to get in that are out. So, we're doing this before the Derby, the day of the post position draw. So hopefully by the time Derby comes around, this is still good information.
Yeah, as you know, anything could happen, Johnny, in this game. Horses training and getting ready for the race. Art Collector is the most recent one to get knocked off that list, and it's going to change the Derby odds a little bit around. But let's get enough of small talk. Let's get to our top five Kentucky Derby horses this year. Let's go. Number 5. Who do you like?
Yeah, so number 5, we're going to have Honor AP. Honor AP is by Honor Code, who's by AP Indy. Not a whole lot I could say on the top line other than in 2013, Orb won. He was by Malibu Moon, who's by Honor AP. And in 2014, we had the surprise California bred, California Chrome, who won. He was by Lucky Pulpit, who was by Pulpit, who is the AP Indy line as well. On the bottom side, he's out of Hollywood Story. It's an older broodmare. She's by Wild Rush. Including him, she's dropped 5 foals that have won 6 figures. As far as the distance goes, I think this horse is going to be pretty limited as far as the mile and a quarter. I know a lot of people think that he's going to like more distance. I guess we're going to see the reason why he's not higher on our list is because I have a feeling it's got about an eighth of a mile worth of punch, and he's going to be really far back, so he's going to have a lot of lengths to make up on what's going to be a softer pace with the defection of Art Collector.
Yeah, I agree with you, Johnny. Honor AP, there's a couple things I do like. Winning impressively in the Santa Anita Derby, and we know that's a big stepping stone for the Kentucky Derby in the past. You got the connections, John Sheriffs and Mike Smith. They did it together with Giacomo in 2005. So we know they could do it. And this horse shows up every race. Second, first, second in its last 4 starts there. So this horse should be live and ready to go. It did lose the 1,000 words last time. It was the mile and a 16th distance. Some of those people saying the distance, maybe this horse wants more distance, Johnny. I'm not quite sure, but that is our number 5, Honor AP. Let's move on to number 4. Number 4, who do you like?
Yeah, so number 4, we're going to go with 1,000 Words. 1,000 Words is by Pioneer of the Nile. Pioneer of the Nile is 1 for 3 in the Kentucky Derby. He's the sire of American Pharaoh, obviously best known for hitting the Grand Slam, if you will, winning the Triple Crown and the Breeders' Cup Classic in the same year. He's out of Pomeroy's Pistol. Pomeroy's Pistol is a black type broodmare. She won 574,000 plus. She's by Boundary. Boundary is the sire of Big Brown, who won in 2008. Also the sire of Dortmund. Big Brown was the sire of Dortmund as well. Dortmund ran 3rd in the year that American Pharaoh won. So it's a pretty good line on top. Pomeroy's Pistol had 3 6-figure winning siblings. And I think for $1 million purchase, they're about to see whether that was a good deal or not, because he's got a really good shot. I think he's going to sit off the pace, and we're gonna see what this horse can do.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of notes there. On 1,000 Words. 1,000 Words is going to be in the 10 spot, 15-1 morning line. Florent Giroux is going to be riding. Bob Baffert, 32 career starts in the Kentucky Derby, has won 5, Johnny. So we know he's ready and fired to go. And, looking at Bob Baffert's 3-year-olds, this one wasn't really high on the radar. You had Nadal, Charlton, Authentic, Uncle Chuck. This one was kind of on the smaller side, but I agree with you. This one is improving. Won the shared belief last time against Honor AP, who's number 5 on our list. And a career high 104 buyer last time out, second highest behind Tiz the Law in this field. So I like to see that. It was, it did lose to Uncle Chuck in the Los Alamitos 2 derbies back, but I think this horse is on the up. And, Bob Baffert is going to be having this horse ready to fire. So I like the chances in the 3 for our 4th choice here. That's 1,000 Words. Let's move on to number 3. Who do we like at 3, Johnny?
Yeah, so for number 3, I think we should go with King Guillermo. King Guillermo is by Uncle Mo. Uncle Mo was also 1 for 3 in the Derby. He's the sire of Nyquist. Nyquist ran against a very competitive field. He beat Exaggerator, Gun Runner. That was a really good crop that Nyquist ran against. All of his siblings, except for one, are running in Europe. So there's not a whole lot to go off of as far as recent blood goes. But I think that he showed his grit and determination in the Arkansas Derby and really the better run with Nadal. He's out of Slow Sand, who's by Dixieland Band. Dixieland Band is a broodmare sire to Street Sense and as well as Monarchos in 2001 Monarchos, 2007 Street Sense. And Slow Sands broodmare is Slow Down. Slow Down dropped Funny Duck, who messed up a lot of pick 5, pick 6 tickets the year Justify won. And other than Funny Duck, Slow Down dropped 4 6-figure winners. So top and bottom, this horse has really good breeding. Coming off a very long layoff, but they've been working the horse really well. And I think the horse's speed, especially with the defect of Art Collector, moves him up in this Derby.
Yeah, King Guillermo, 20-1. I like the price there. It's going to be coming out of the 6 post. I hear good things about this horse working out. Bull workouts over the Churchill Downs track. Gotta like that. It is lightly raced. It only has 2 starts, including a big victory in the Tampa Bay Derby at 49-1. And then last out second behind Nadal, and everyone, the high hopes that Nadal had, which was in the Arkansas Derby there. Like I said, good workouts coming in. And we got a little baseball player behind the guy, Victor Martinez, 5-time Hall of Famer, is the owner here. And funny, I heard him do an interview, said, going to Churchill Downs is more exciting than going to Yankee Stadium, Johnny. So number 3 on our list, King Guillermo. Who do you like in number 2?
At number 2, I like NY Traffic. I think we're going to get a decent price, although I think he's probably going to get brought down from the morning line. NY Traffic is by Cross Traffic. Cross Traffic is by Unbridled Song, who's by Unbridled. It's an amazing line. Unbridled won. His son Grindstone won. Grindstone's son Birdstone won the Belmont Stakes, as well as sired Mind That Bird, who was a 50-1 upset winner in the Slop in 2009. You follow the line, you end up with Empire Maker. Empire Maker was sire of Bodemeister as well as Pioneer of the Nile. They both ran second. Empire Maker ran second. Both of the horses, Bodemeister was sire of Always Dreaming, who won. And Pioneer of the Nile, obviously we talked about him with American Pharaoh. So nothing but winners off that line. I think it's really impressive. This could be Cross Traffic's coming out party. This horse is out of Mommy Riley, who's by Graham Hall. It's a deputy minister line. The deputy minister line, I think, is best known for Awesome Again and Ghost Sapper. Justifies broodmare was a Ghost Sapper broodmare. So, I mean, that bodes well for this horse. Not a lot of good drops on the fem line, only one black type broodmare, but I really think that this horse has some guts and some grit. And he definitely should have beat Authentic in the Haskell. I think that this is going to be a horse who's going to be placed very well in the race, and I think he's definitely going to outrun his odds.
Yeah, New York traffic, like you said, second in the Haskell, right behind Authentic. By a nose, game performance there, going to be getting a little bit more track. And the numbers keep improving. 101 buyer last time. That's a 6-point jump. Finished second in the Matt Winn Grade 3 at Churchill Downs behind Maxfield, another, high promising horse. This horse, the last 4 starts, second, and third. Like you said, this might be the coming out party. And at 20-1, this is a price. Sadie Joseph, Paco Lopez, great combo there. Sadie Joseph, impressive start and a hot trainer. Keep your eyes open for this trainer and good workouts coming in, Johnny. So number 2 on the list, New York Traffic at a big 20-1. All right, number 1. Let's do the drum roll here, and we got
the 3 to 5 shot.
Oh,
here at number 1. Yeah, I don't think we're surprising anybody with Tiz the Law. He's by Constitution, who's a first-year sire. There's not a whole lot to go off of there. Constitution sire Tapit he's 0 for 10 in the Derby. He's got 1 in this year, enforceable. I predict he's going to be 0 for 11. He's never had a horse finish better than 4th. His sire Pulpit was 0 for 6, and since 2000, his sire AP Indy's been 0 for 8. This could be the year the Constitution breaks through for the family tree and really lets a notch out with Tiz Law, who's out of Tiz Fizz, who's by Tiz now, black type broodmare. There's 2 out of the last 3 broodmares in his line are black type. Not a whole lot I could say other than that about the pedigree, but just watching this horse run this year, winning the Florida Derby so impressively, winning the Belmont very easily, and coming back and winning the Travers. Hard to pick against the horse. He's really not going to get himself in much trouble on the outside. I think he's just going to go out there and let Authentic go in front of him and probably sit off the early speed. And when they hit the turn for home, they let a notch out. He's going to be coming.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It's hard to go against this horse. 4 for 4 this year. Impressive resume. Won the Travers big time by 5.5, just beating Uncle Chuck, who a lot of people were talking about, including us. We liked Uncle Chuck. Bob Baffert's horse, top prospect. Won the Belmont by 3+ with 100 buyer. Won 6 out of 7 starts, Johnny. But I got to tell you, the one loss did come at Churchill Downs on a sloppy track. So something to pay attention to is the weather, my friends. If we got a sloppy track, we might have a chance to beat it. But, Tiz the Law, without a doubt, is the horse to beat. They won these connections back in the day. Barclay Tag, Manny Franco are going to be riding. But Sakatoga Stables did it with Funny Side in 2003 at 50-1. So a little bit opposite. They got the favorite this time. But as we know, they could do it. This year's Kentucky Derby, 146th running. It's going to be a good one, Johnny. Anything else you want to add before we get out of here?
Well, one thing I can say about the connections is luckily this time they don't have a gelding going into the Kentucky Derby. That sucks for them. They would have made a lot of money on those breeding rights with Funny Side, especially being by Distorted Humor. But it is what it is. I think this colt's going to be a good one for them.
Yeah, that's a good point there. That was impressive. They broke a lot of records with Funny Side that year, New York bred and gelding. So good point there, Johnny. Thanks again, everybody watching. We also did start a Patron account. If you want to sign up and look at that, go to the Hip Horse. We'll be putting up our picks. We're going to be doing $10 for the Derby Day. So just sign up, and we're going to look at a couple other days and maybe show you how to strategize and play that day. We got a couple ideas on how to make money, even with that favorite, Tiz the Law. So tune into that. Also hit like and subscribe. We appreciate you coming out and watching. We love the game of horse racing. We're here for you. Throw in some comments. Tell us who you like. We're all about it. The Hip Horse. Until next time, everybody, good luck and giddy up.